Hi, welcome to the Food Innovation Accelerator at Kansas State University in Olathe. I'm Brian Severns. I'm the Manager of Food Programs and Services here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about food safety, continuing our series in food safety for entrepreneurs and food product startups. And as usual, we're starting off with a couple of key concepts. One, you as the producer, it's your responsibility to produce a product that is as safe as possible for your consumer/customer. They're expecting a very safe product. They expect you to produce that so they don't have to worry about it. And also, you are liable for whatever comes out of your process, out of your production facility. Your name is on it. The liability buck stops with you, so you need to make sure that you're covered, that you're doing things as well as possible to decrease the liability, and also that you're protecting yourself from potential hazards. So today we're going to talk a little bit about risk assessment and hazard prevention. The big idea here is that prevention is better than reaction. Okay? We want to prevent things. When you're reacting to a situation, you're behind the curve. The problem has already occurred, and you are scrambling to make sure that it doesn't get worse. You're covering your butt, so to speak. You do not want to be in the reaction mode. You want to be in the prevention mode. And that's what risk assessment is all about, is looking at your process, coming up with a system that allows you to prevent problems before they happen, to identify them, take care of potential problems so that you don't have those reaction times. You don't have to react to problems. There may still be issues at times where you have to react, but the more prevention you provide, the better off you're going to be. Okay? You want to know your process. You want to keep it in control. We're going to talk about a couple of things here. You want to understand the interaction of the steps in your process to make sure that you are preventing potential problems. So, as a startup, I'm sure you've heard the term HACCP, H-A-C-C-P. This is a great tool for preventing problems. It is a tool developed to prevent problems in the space program. Back in the 60s and 70s. It is a proactive system, and it means hazard analysis critical control point, okay? And it starts off with that hazard analysis. We're looking to prevent problems, okay? So yes, it is a proactive system based on analysis and science. It provides traceability, so at each step you are taking data that allows you to know exactly what's happening in your process of producing your food product. It's a great organizational tool. It allows you to plan resources, understand where you need things in the process, how to get there. It helps with training. Excellent opportunity to train your staff, to break up process into little modules, things like that, and develop a staff that really knows what they're doing and can help you produce the best possible product. HACCP is not something to fear. It's something that will help you to produce the highest quality, safest product that you can. It's all about finding the hazards. Risk assessment is looking at the hazards, finding those hazards, and then deciding what kind of a risk they propose or they pose. Steps where control may be needed, sourcing, processing, transport within the system, various stages of storage, temperature control throughout, cross-contamination control throughout. For instance, sourcing. If you are producing something that relies on the best quality produce at the peak of the growing season, what are you going to do about that in the wintertime? Is it coming from a storage facility? Is it traveling from a long distance? Are you having to import that. Are the systems in place all the way through that sourcing chain to ensure that though that product is as safe and uncontaminated as possible? Processing, in that all those processing steps, are you maintaining control of temperature? Are you maintaining control of contamination issues? Is it cleanable? Is your process sanitizable? Does it produce a product that is clean and sanitary? Storage, is it cleanable? Does it do what it needs to do? Is it easily maintained? Can you get in and out? These are all areas that you look for hazards at and see what you can do to prevent issues from happening. And they are all product dependent. Your hazard analysis is going to be very different, whether you're making cookies or crackers or fermented sausage or burger patties or frozen meals. They're all going to depend on your product and how many steps it takes and how many or how much hazardous food you're using, potential danger points along the way. So looking at all the hazards in your process to make sure that you are keeping your process under control. And this is just a quick little shot at a flow chart that kind of helps you to see what you're looking at. This is pasteurized milk flow chart. So yes, you're receiving raw milk, but the idea behind looking at hazards is to look at the entire flow, the entire process, where things are coming in. One of the things that's not here, they've got the material coming in from the side. You could have it coming in from the bottom, but you want to look at where your packaging material is, any additions, and look at each step and what's happening and what are you doing to maintain control and to collect data there to ensure and to show others that you are in control. So just a quick thing on analysis of hazards and checking your flow. When you're doing this, we've got some helpful helpers that can really take you to the next step. Your local health inspector, wherever you are in Kansas, wherever you are in the country, you're going to have a local health inspector who's going to be working with you, hopefully. In Kansas, that's the KDA, and this is their website for the Food Safety and Lodging Group. These people are great. They like to help. They want you to succeed. You want to get them involved early so that they know what's happening and they can help you with steps along the way. The FSIS is the inspection arm of the USDA, and if you're dealing with meat products, you're going to have them inspecting your plant and your process. You want to talk to them early and often. If you're doing a non-meat product and you don't have a strong state inspection service, the FDA is going to be involved in inspecting your product. Here in Kansas, Missouri, you can contact the Kansas Value Added Food Lab at Kansas State University in Manhattan. That is the seat of the Process Control Authority here in Kansas and Missouri. Dr. Fadi Aramuni. This lab is very helpful. They want to help you. They can do testing. They can help with packaging, lots of different things. And we work very closely with them with our clients and the products. So it's a quick shot on hazard prevention and risk assessment. And stay tuned for other snippets in this series of videos. Thank you very much.